Hi everyone, welcome to the Thinking Crypto YouTube channel where we cover the news, facts, and sentiments about the crypto market. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as the thumbs up button. Guys, prepare yourselves for a global crypto bull run because crypto is global. We are seeing countries across the globe are putting out their rules and regulations, and the big money is setting up the infrastructure. Guys, yesterday we talked about India removing the ban for crypto banking services, allowing exchanges and startups to have finally once again banking services, which is great. And we saw exchanges started opening up their doors again for fiat on-ramps in India. Today we got news from South Korea. They have released their comprehensive crypto regulations. No ambiguity. Clear-cut regulations, which is what we're waiting for here in the United States. Let me give you the details. Here's the headline. South Korea passes one of the world's first comprehensive cryptocurrency laws. And the South Korean National Assembly passed the new legislation today that will provide a framework for the regulation and legalization, guys, of cryptocurrencies and crypto exchanges. In a unanimous vote during a special session of the legislature convened amidst the country's worsening novel coronavirus situation, the representatives passed an amendment to the country's financial services laws that would authorize Korea's financial regulators to effectively oversee the nascent industry and develop rules around anti-money laundering, among other processes. As we've talked about on this channel, they're going to put the proper guardrails in place to make sure crypto is not used for illegal activities. That's fine by me because I'm here to make money, guys. I'm not here for illegal activity and hiding money or anything like that. I'm here to make an investment and get a great ROI, a great return on my investment. So this is great to see. Expect more countries to follow suit, and the timing is very interesting. We had the news from India yesterday, today South Korea. Let's see what the coming weeks hold, because the Bitcoin halving is coming up in May, and with the India market opening up and the South Korean market opening up even more because there's more clarity, we are going to see more volume. And like I said, more infrastructure than was here in 2017, more fiat on-ramps, more exchanges across the globe, more infrastructure, more big money. I've shared the facts here on this channel, guys, and if you don't think this bull run that's going to come up, now I can't tell you when it's going to happen, but certainly within the next 2 years for sure, we are going to see prices we've never seen before. And there's one time, at a time over the past years that crypto's been around that people didn't think Bitcoin could get to $1, and then it couldn't get to $10, and it couldn't get to 100, then to 1,000, then to it could never get to 5,000, it could never get to 10,000, and then we saw how far it went. Same thing for Ethereum and XRP. People are saying XRP will never see 10 cents, 50 cents, $1. It went to $3.80, and that was on FOMO, guys. And this time around, it's going to be utility plus FOMO plus institutional money. Big things ahead. So I'm hoping the U.S. can get their regulations out soon. It will be awesome. We know Steve Mnuchin of the U.S. Secretary of the Treasury. He's been talking about we're going to see regulations soon. I'm hoping it comes soon, guys. It will be awesome if it comes before the Bitcoin halving because it will open the floodgates. Now, talk about big money, institutional money. BitGo launches its first institutional crypto lending service. Key word there, institutional. This is for the big boys. So as the crypto lending industry continues to grow, another major company is getting into the business. BitGo, a crypto firm that claims to handle over 20% of all Bitcoin transactions, is launching an institutional level crypto service on March 5th today. The debut of BitGo's lending feature comes after a several month long private beta test. Now, I always like to remind you guys, you can't just think about price and just be caught up with that. There's building that is taking place. There's testing. There's trial and error that needs to be figured out here. What works, what doesn't work. These people have to put their money and the resources. They have to hire the talent, and they've been testing for months, and now it's going to be so forth. But it's all part of building, and they've had some pushback from the government without regulatory clarity. So keep that in mind and look at the on ramps and the infrastructure being built for the big money, guys. This is for institutions. Of course, there are services for retail investors. Like I've interviewed the folks at BlockFi, but they're building here BitGo for institutional players. They expect a lot of money to come through. Now, this is an interesting take here. Chainalysis, which does a lot of crypto blockchain information and research, only 1% of the $1 trillion transacted in crypto in 2019 was illicit. There's always the fraudsters and the naysayers who like to say crypto is only used for illegal activity. Trading, there's adoption of people using it to buy stuff, not a lot, just to be clear, but you can't say all of it is for illegal activities, right? So this is great that Chainalysis has provided the data, and it's only 1.1% of that activity is illicit. So this is great news, and I think all of this information coming out at this time, I don't think it's by coincidence. I think we're preparing for the next parabolic run-up, guys. Now, I found this very interesting. This utility heats New York State and mines its own Bitcoin. So Atlas Holdings LLC owned facility starts mining crypto. This is a natural gas plant installed 7,000 crypto miners. And I don't blame them. They have the extra energy. They're already doing it, and they're making money, guys. This is amazing. A power plant in New York's Finger Lakes region has set up its own Bitcoin mining operation, using the electricity it produces to generate about $50,000 worth of virtual currency every day. Smart move by these guys. Atlas LLC, the private equity firm that runs the operation, has installed 7,000 crypto mining machines at the Greenridge Generation Plant in the recent months that can mine about 5.5 Bitcoins per day. The 65,000 square foot facility in Dresden, New York was built in 1937 as a coal plant and later converted to natural gas. Wow. I can imagine there's more companies doing this, right, that run power plants and so forth. And this is a sign of what's coming, guys. Look at this. These people don't have anything to do with crypto per se, right? They're in an industry that has nothing to do with crypto in a sense of the day-to-day, right? The market. But they recognize, hey, we've got this energy. We've got maybe some excess. Let's hook up some mining rigs here, mine Bitcoin, Ethereum, whatever it is. I think this is smart, man. If I was in this position, I would be mining the hell out of Bitcoin and crypto and other cryptos, guys. This is awesome. Now, on the note of Bitcoin, the Web3 Foundation funds technical bridge connecting Polkadot to Bitcoin. So, the Web3 Foundation, the nonprofit entity behind Polkadot, has financed a new bridge to link the multi-blockchain network to Bitcoin. London-based developer house Interlay will receive funding from Web3 to build a BTC Bitcoin parachain to bring Bitcoin-backed assets onto Polkadot using its open-source Xclaim framework. The parachain would be an open and trustless system that leverages a dynamic set of collateralized intermediaries, the company said in a Medium post. Launched in 2016 by Ethereum co-founder Gavin Wood, Polkadot is a network for connecting and launching blockchain applications using parachains to link to different networks. I love this. The building is taking place, and this is why I hold Bitcoin in my portfolio. I also hold Ethereum. I also hold XRP. Different use cases, right? And there are things being built here for Bitcoin, so this is great to see. Now, this is interesting. Moonshots Capital, DCG, Tezos back $2.5 million fundraise for crypto software provider. So to the people complaining about prices, look at what the money that's being invested into the software, hardware, services, and solutions. And you may think, well, when are these people going to make their money if the market just continues? It's not going to continue the same. It's going to eventually go back up. The thing is patience, right? People still don't get it. They still don't get market cycles. But I guess that's the investor psychology, right? Those who understand it get it. Like, they don't get caught up in the emotions and the anger phase and all that. They realize this is a patience game. Crypto software firm Zabo, which claims it can connect bank accounts directly to crypto wallets. Guys, that's significant. Raised $2.5 million to build out its engineering team and add new customers. The Dallas-based firm announced Thursday it had successfully completed a funding round with a participation from Castle Island Ventures, the Tezos Foundation, CoinShares, and Digital Currency Group. The round was led by Moonshots Capital, an early-stage investor that has backed the Slack messaging platform in the past. So look at this. These guys who have backed like platforms that have nothing to do with crypto, traditional markets, right? Like Slack. I use Slack at work. Many of you probably do. And now they're investing in a crypto company. Really think about that, guys. They're diversifying their portfolio, and crypto is, they see the potential of its growth. That's why they're investing in it, because they know they can have the opportunity to make money. Zabo says it can connect bank accounts to crypto wallets just with a few lines of code. Interesting. And let's see how this plays out. That's a great technology, and let's see, these are the infrastructure pieces that are going to come together in the future, and I like what I'm seeing here, guys. More innovation, more partnerships, acquisitions, and investments. Now, a developer predicts Litecoin Mimblewimble testnet launch by September. I have Litecoin in my portfolio. I believe it's the silver to Bitcoin's gold. It will do well because of Bitcoin's movement, but I'm not currently accumulating anymore. I am keeping a close eye. I may eventually in the future, but this privacy protocol Mimblewimble, and let's see how it rolls out on the Litecoin blockchain, and let's see how things play out for it. But this is good news if you're holding Litecoin, and like I said, I have some. I plan to cash some out in the next bull run up, but I'm not currently accumulating more of it. Finally, blockchain crypto is seeping into the mainstream in pop culture, in TV, in education, in everything. And Brazilian Ministry of Education proposes issuing diplomas on the blockchain. I think we've heard about different scenarios like this in different countries, but it shows continued adoption, and crypto's leading the blockchain movement, guys. So exciting times, exciting times. You should count yourself so lucky that you're here so early and you're getting at the low prices. Remember that at one point there was people, naysayers and so forth, who, like I said before, discounted Bitcoin, discounted Ethereum, XRP, and other cryptos, but it kept going up. Through bear and bull cycles, it kept going up, and we are going to keep going up. So better get on the train before it's too late. It's an opportunity of a lifetime. You don't have to be an accredited investor like you would have in the dot-com boom, right? Where you can only invest in these companies. You now have the ability to invest into different utility tokens, a more decentralized world, and it's global. It is global, guys, as we talked about. Guys, what do you think about this news? I would love to hear what you have to say, and leave your thoughts and comments below. Thumbs up if you like this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Please share this video if you found it helpful. And I will talk to you guys later.